You want to perform like a professional athlete? Then stop thinking like an amateur. See, professional athletes don't just train harder. They think differently. They move differently. They prepare like their life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. The truth is, the biggest difference between pros and everyone else isn't talent. It's discipline. It's mindset. It's how they show up when nobody's watching. You don't have to be in a pro league to perform like a pro. You just have to start acting like one, today. Because here's the truth, no one tells you. You don't magically turn into a champion when the lights come on. You become one in the dark, in the early mornings, in the late nights, when it's cold, when it's raining, when no one's watching, but you still show up. Pros perform because they prepare. They obsess over the details. They build habits that give them the edge, and they treat every training session like it's a final. You want to perform like a pro? Then you've got to think, train, recover, and live like one. And it starts with this. Master your mindset. Before anything physical happens, it starts in your head. Pros know how to manage pressure, bounce back from failure, and stay locked in. They don't allow their feelings to control their habits. They show up whether they feel like it or not. When they lose, they don't collapse. They learn. When they win, they don't relax. They refocus. You've got to train your mind to push through the fatigue, to silence the noise, to lock in on what matters. Because the average athlete quits when it gets hard. The professional, that's when they shift gears. By the way, if this is hitting something inside you, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you're serious about mastering your mindset, building your dream sports business, or joining a community of athletes who live by higher standards, go to www.totalsportsmastery.com and join us. It's free to start. Let's go. Be ruthless with your habits. Professional athletes are boring. Not because they don't love their sport, but because they repeat the same things over and over until they're great. They don't skip warm-ups. They don't wing it. They follow a structure, a plan, a system. You want to perform at a pro level? Then stop showing up like it's optional. Train like it matters. Eat like it matters. Sleep like it matters. Recover like it matters. Because it does. Every rep counts. Every session stacks. Every choice shapes your future. Control the controllables. Pros don't cry about things they can't change. They focus on what they can control. Their effort, their attitude, their response to adversity, their recovery, their preparation. You can't control your competition, but you can out-prepare them. You can't control the weather, the coach, or the refs, but you can control how you show up regardless. Every day, ask yourself, am I doing what a professional would do right now? If the answer is no, change it. Fast. Build a team around you. These professional athletes don't do it alone. They've got coaches, mentors, physios, and teammates. They know that growth is a team sport. That's why our online community at Total Sports Mastery exists. To give athletes, coaches, and sports entrepreneurs a space to grow, network, and stay motivated. You can't rise if you're surrounded by people who are okay staying average. Get around people who challenge you to be better. People who aren't impressed by your talent, but care about your work ethic. You want to perform like a professional? Then act like one, even if no one else sees it yet. Because when the opportunity comes, and it will, it's too late to get ready. You've got to stay ready. Be obsessed with improvement. Pros are students of the game. They watch film, They analyze their performance. They ask questions. They stay humble and hungry. They're not just trying to win. They're trying to evolve. You've got to fall in love with the process, because the result will come, but only for those who stick with it long enough. You still listening? That's because something in you knows you're built for more. So here's the challenge. Start showing up like a professional every single day. Not when it's easy, not when it's convenient. Every day. Even when you're tired. Even when you're not feeling it. Even when the results aren't showing yet. That's what separates the amateurs from the elite. If you're ready to train your mind, master your craft, and surround yourself with people who won't let you quit, join us. TotalSportsMastery.com. This is where the 1% live, where we don't just talk about goals, we work for them. Where we don't just chase greatness, we prepare for it. And it all starts with a decision. Perform like a professional. Train like one. Live like one. And one day, you'll become one.